Did you ever have a close friend, such a close friend that knew you almost better than you know yourself? And they give you a gift, which is something that you never would have asked for, but it ends up being so perfect for you that you never would have thought of getting it for yourself. But just because they know you that well, it's so perfect. Now, that's similar to something that I just realized about YouTube and about my experience on YouTube. It's ended up being so much different than I would have imagined. Now I have a reason for recording this out on the street, because actually it was on the street this morning that I realized what was going on with this. And even though recording out here for me is rather uncomfortable, I'm getting better at it. But the thing that I realized happened when I was on my way to the market, walking out to get some vegetables for our lunch today. And I stopped. There was a neighbor around the corner from me outside of his house. And I had noticed that he had just painted the house and it was beautiful, just sparkling. And I commented on how nice it looked, and we had a short conversation. And as I walked away, I realized I never would have done that before. I never would have had a conversation like that with a perfect stranger, even a neighbor in my own neighbor, or especially a neighbor in my own neighborhood. But when I walked away, I got to thinking, I had this feeling of, I don't know, kind of exhilaration. And I felt the same way that I have felt after recording a video that was spontaneous and yeah, this is uncomfortable. But after recording a spontaneous video that I felt really good about. And I realized it's the same thing. You see, really, I am a rather classic introvert. Not that I don't like being around people, but being around a lot of people really takes energy out of me. Like, I could stay by myself for a week, and as long as I have food to eat, I'm fine. It's not that I don't need people, but there isn't that constant need to be with people, and it does make it hard for me, or has in the past made it really hard for me, to be able to connect with people that I don't know. But then I started seeing changes in other areas too. Like, I'm a member of a school board for a local private school. Also, I'm on committees, teams for preparing events, courses, and somehow in these groups I have been somewhat involved, but never felt completely involved, never felt really free to share ideas and opinions, just really quiet. That's that introvert me again, right? But now I'm seeing that even in those situations that I'm starting to feel a lot freer to open up and share my opinions, my ideas, my inspirations. And I'm even seeing these relationships with my friends get deeper. And I started realizing that this is because of what I've been doing on YouTube. It's because of getting this experience of talking to people that I don't know, people that have not been a part of my life, but are becoming a part of my life. And this experience has been opening me up to be more completely who I am. And I'm really starting to see that what I am gaining from this experience is something that you can't get for money. It's something money won't buy. It's something you can't get from a book, from a course. It's something you can't go to school to learn. That kind of an experience that opens you up to find out who you really are. And I have got to give this experience on YouTube credit for that, but not only being on YouTube, but also because I have friends, YouTube friends that I've never met physically, but we are working as a team to support each other and encourage each other to be real, to be authentic, and to show our real selves. Now, that step hasn't been an easy one, but it has been worth all the trouble. So when I first started this channel, of course, my thoughts were about being monetized and doing a professional job and good videos that go really viral and popular, and I can make some money. Now, not that money is that all important thing for me, but I have some debts I want to pay and some things that I want to do with my life. And so, yeah, let's get monetized and let's see that start to come in, right? So now I'm starting to see that even though monetization is still my goal, it's kind of taken a back seat to the other things that I see happening. One thing that I'm opening up to other people, it's opening up my life in so many different ways. Also that I'm finding that I can have influence, I can have an impact on people without being big and famous and an influencer and making a lot of money from doing it. But having that influence to be able to be encouraging to somebody makes it all worthwhile. So I can see that YouTube is giving me something that money just can't buy. So why do I still want to get monetized? Well, I look at it this way. YouTube has taken a lot of time. It's not as easy as it seems, really. And that's time that's been taken away from my family. And so I really would like to get monetized. So I'll be able to afford some activities that I can give back and build our relationship as a family. So I'm just making this video to say thank you. Thank you to my YouTube tribe who's been so encouraging and inspiring. And also thank you to you. Thank you for watching me on YouTube, because that makes you a part of something that's really made a big difference in my life. So thanks for watching this one. And please, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. And then after that, go ahead and watch the next video, because I'm sure it's something that you're going to enjoy.